What is up? Um, I know I'm kind of doing this in the middle of a transfer, which is cool. But I figured I would go ahead and get this tour out of the way. So we are going to do that, and we're going to start down here. Normally, I don't really show my spawn locations, but you know, it is what it is, honestly. As I'm loading in. So, I have downsized this base by a lot. Well, this map by a lot. So, Fjordur. I know I am butchering that name. It's fine. It is what it is. Ow, as I hit my fucking fingers. So, this is my Fjordur server. And you're probably wondering, or maybe you're not wondering, how I am built like this. Answer is, I am not built like this. I owned a bigger village in Asgard, and I'm only stationed in Asgard now. I was built in the main area of Fjordur, but I only had a water base, or a base on ocean platforms, I should say. But this is my Fjord server, and I have two spots on this map, both in Asgard. I own this whole area here, all around the lake that the bigger of the two villages that I know of in Asgard are. I own all of it. There's not a part of it I don't. I own all the houses in this village, and I own the entire village. Now, this spot is a little controversial in the aspect of the fact that it was my tribe that found it, but I was not the person in the tribe to find it. I was one of my two tribe mates at the time who were looking for it. The tribe mate just got lucky and found it, but he is no longer in the tribe with me. There was a lot of issues and drama that I'm not going to get into. I'm just bringing it up in case people who know me see this video and they're like, oh, you ain't the one that found it, though. I know I'm not the one that found it. My tribe is the tribe that found it, though. And it is a bit different. We didn't have a teleporter here until after transfers opened up. And I have remodeled a little bit in here. The industrial forge was further down. I didn't move the saves, but I did move two of the deadies. My cryo fridges were over here. This was over there. The refrigerators were all over here. It was a big mess. I have one incubator in here, and then all of this. My crafting building. And what's really cool is that things like my forges and shit have, you know, the same decay timer as if, you know, they were on foundations. So, I think that's really cool, personally. So, I do own this. It's going to be a really short tour. I'll probably still have the video be quite long, because I do like, I like talking. I don't think that's pure black. I think the blue shows up. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but I think the blue shows up. And I don't feel like freezing up my computer looking on Wiki. Wiki doesn't like any of my computers for some reason. So, and then of course I have 1, 2, 3, 4 striders in this area. you will find when I do a lot of my tours of my servers that I have a lot of striders. I think I made mention of it in one of my Gen 2 videos that I was insided and lost 8 striders when I was. Uh, so I kind of went on a strider buying spree. And at the time, a lot of people were selling them really fucking cheap. Like, the market for striders was extremely cheap. And whatnot. So, I stacked up. I think the 177 and the 184 I got at an auction off of Facebook for like 20k poly. I know that's not the cheapest that I've ever gotten them for, but 10k poly a piece wasn't that bad. And then like this crafting strider I think I got for like 5k. And I really like the colors on it. The 183, I can't really remember, but I think it was these two right here that I won in an auction. But, you know, if someone had bid over 20k poly, I wouldn't have continued bidding on them. So, really, I think I just got lucky in that regard. And everything, so, you know. But I really do like the village. It's one of the first spots that we had on this server. So. And then I own one more piece of land. Oh, this is on public. Let's turn that off of public. It's not like you can't teleport Asgard Southeast and pop up right behind my village. My main base. I own... Let me grab a couple pieces of element. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but... how much dust do I have over here? Not enough. Actually, I think there's still some actual element in one of these. I thought there was some element. Alright, well, we'll just grab like 4 pieces. I normally don't keep tames out either, but I have these out here. My meat runner and just some bullshit Rexes, a Bronto, and I think that's my fish strider over here. But I own this over here in Asgard as well. I don't own all of the water, I don't think, but I do own the bit of water that I want. I'm currently working on building something right here. Just not over here often enough to really finish it, but I do a little bit every time I'm over here, pretty much. And really, I only have these here because someone else had ocean platforms, and I had to ask them to move. Luckily, they were cool. They didn't know that I was going to use it, so they were like, you know, I caught them online one day, and I was like, hey, you know, what's up? Are you going to use the water? And it was just 3 ocean platforms, nothing on them, and they were like, no, we didn't know. I think it was the one time I let my fucking BT gates get down to like 1 day, and they were like, oh, well, we were going to take the island if your stuff had decayed. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, my stuff isn't going to decay. I just haven't rendered. And, you know, they were really chill. Didn't mess with probably anything. Came over, picked them up, left. And I was like, you know, just to prevent that shit from happening again, I'm going to put a few ocean platforms down. So that's what I did. I don't think you can put platforms anywhere around here-ish. Maybe right there, but hasn't happened again. I have a neighbor over here that seems to be really cool. So, and you know, I don't think there are any pillars in this water anymore or anything like that. There were pillars in the water at one point too, and I couldn't put those I couldn't put them down right away because someone had pillars right there in that general area and all up through there. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. My building is eh. And then of course I surrounded the transmitter because someone kept coming over here and turning it off, and that annoys the fuck out of me for some odd reason. So funny part about this piece of land, I've had it beheed since probably week 2 of this map. And I had a wooden building and it auto-decayed. And some dude came in here and pillared all in here as close to the beehives as they could. I guess they were hoping that I was going to give up the land. And I was like, bitch, you thought. So I actually had to come in and retake my land. Because, and I think I know who did it. I'm just not going to say who in this video, but I think I know who came in and pillared. And they made the mistake of not rendering them, and I ended up coming in and just demolishing all the pillars, and that's why you guys see these ugly ass fucking wooden pillars in my base, because I put them up because I knew. It was so funny because there was only like 4 days till transfers, so I was like, fuck it, the pillars will last 8 days with wooden ladders on them. I was like, transfers don't put up in 4 days, I'll just come in here with a bunch of metal foundations and shit and build a fucking base and make this my main area. And that's essentially what I did. And I've just added on little by little because I put these forges in here, and that's why you see the height difference. And then I have troughs in here. I have troughs here. I think I have troughs on this side and the other side as well. I'm not sure. No troughs on this side. I think they're on the other side. Or some shit like that. Yeah, and then I have 2 troughs right here, which are probably empty. Yeah. Spoiled. And berries. So berries. Oh, okay, that's why the Bronto hasn't starved yet. That Bronto was given to me by a friend. Parasaur doesn't have a saddle on it, does it? No, I need to put some berries on it real quick. Just so it doesn't starve. I can't remember who gave me that Parasaur, but I don't necessarily like Parasaurs, but you know, I keep it. I think it's wild tamed. Yeah, it looks like it. That's what it looks like. I think I boosted its food too, if I'm not mistaken. Just get a few more berries for it. Honestly, I don't care if it dies, but I know someone gave it to me, but I'm not a fan of Parasaurs. I don't need to know when someone's up in my base because nobody fucking comes over here and really bothers me anymore. There we go. I did boost its health, its food the other day, so. And then I just need to do some maintenance while I'm over here. So I guess that's the end of the tour. Because I don't have as much land over here as I had. Actually, those RG claws. I don't know if I need the RG claws, but I've been keeping them. Random ass someone's chibi. It's a basic ass Noglin. Keep it on there. And then, of course, since these other Rexes over here were never going to be used in a boss fight, I boosted their food as well as their health. they're just wild, tame. No, this one is a raised one, but you know. Same with this one. This is a raised one. This is a raised one too. Was this one raised or wild? Oh, this one was raised by me. Do I have the Deddy box for the orgy claws? Yes, I do. Maybe we will go do the Hetty and Skull fight real quick, because I can always use more element over here. I think we will. It's an easy boss fight. I just take really 2 gigas with me, but we're gonna slaughter it for once. We'll take a couple of these Shadow Mains and an extra giga with us. We'll go do the Hetty and Skull fight real quick. I mean, I could take the Rexes too. Like I said, they're never going to be used for anything other than death fodder, so you know what? Yeah, let's take the Rexes too. Let's have some fun with this boss fight. Why not? You just have to find extra cryopods. I did have another base over here, but I picked it up yesterday or the day before. Because, you know, rendering 10 or 15 bases on a map is kind of ridiculous. So I figured I'd let someone else use the land or something. And that's basically what I did. Maybe I should take the Parasaur with me too. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I just feel like being a little extra right now. That's all. I figured, why the fuck not? I'll be over here in a couple of days to farm alphas anyways. I'm gonna clone one of my Mozas over on Gen 2 and bring it over in the next couple of days and farm alphas. Let me grab some food real quick. I think I still have food in this refrigerator. Yeah. I wonder if those are top stat Dionychus that I have left over. Okay, so it should be... Of course, I don't have a good controller right now. Straight ahead. Why not? I have the element in my fucking tech suit already. I might as well fucking use it. Yeah, it's right over here. Oh! One thing I fucking went in there to get and I forgot. The fucking runes. I just want to put extra element in either this teleporter or the teleporter at the village. Boy, the game was like, bitch, you thought this time. I take the Spino too, but that Spino would get fucking shredded. Let's see what we get for loot. Hopefully no one's done it. I don't think people are as interested in doing the mini bosses as they were, because a lot of people have plenty of the tributes from them, so you know. Figure why not? I don't want this to be that short of a video. I could go hit Steinborn and Bella too, but I don't really like doing those. I mean, they're easy too, but I only have a certain amount of runes, and I'm trying to kind of keep my runes. So, unpod these tames. I won't be surprised if these Rexes die, honestly. These Shadow Mains should be good enough. Damage. They're called Problem for a reason. I think this is my good Shadow Main. Ooh, that's a hurt Shadow Main. Okay, so we ain't gonna use this Shadow Main. actually like this Shadow Mane. We will use the other 2 Rexes just for lulz. And we will use the 2 Gigas. The 2 Gigas are enough. The 1 Giga is enough, technically speaking. Oh, that Giga's pretty hurt. And it should survive. I'll ride it instead of the other one, just so I can keep an eye on it. It's a maxed out Giga. Was that one of the ones that was given to me? Or, yeah, it was one of the ones that was given to me by a friend, so it's not imprinted to me or anything. Like I said, not a hard boss. Relatively annoying though. There is Skull. Ooh yeah. Easy peasy. I got okay gear loot from that. You know. Fucking server save. Okay. Like I said, the element is what I was going for, so as I get fucking whipped by goddamn Gigatel and shit. One of these Rexes got the kill on Skull though. You know, not a hard boss. I did all of that with just this basic ass shit.
Yeah.
So.
There we go.
Ooh. Massacraft Mantis saddle and a Mastercraft Gigantosaurus saddle, as well as that Plesiosaur saddle. That wasn't bad. That's actually really good.
I didn't hear what she said, but she's saying.
So, I need to leave this Giga out to heal. I think this is one of the ones I took into the Magmasaur cave when I was getting Christmas Magmasaurs over here. But, you know, that easy. It's just that easy. I think I'm going to take this element over to the village now to power that teleporter over there. I don't have my base. I headed the wrong way. Oh well. I was gonna come over here anyways and put that element in the fucking teleporter, so it doesn't really matter. I think my friend's base is right here. I have a friend over here. I think this is where her base is. Maybe, possibly. if it renders. I could swore her base is over here. I know she's right behind my village. I could swore that's where she was. Weird. I'm gonna have to mark her base on a map at some point. Random Diplo in my water? Okay. Stop wasting the element here. So. There we go. That gives me more element over here. Yeah, it's completely heading the wrong direction. Let me actually mark this on my map here so I know where my main base is. 36.7. I'll do it right where the teleporter is. 32.3. I'll name it home. Just so I know. Look, I'm not, like, I don't pretend to be the brightest. Yeah, this is, my Fjordur server. It's a pretty fun server. I enjoy being on it. See what I mean? Everyone has the skull and Heti relics. The ones I don't have a lot of are the other two, and I think I used those when I did the Alpha Fenrir, so. Because I believe that's this one right here. I think that's the one I got from the Alpha, and then I got the Beta. Working on the Gamma. And this is all the loot. Oh. 2 more of these. I need to take more RG claws that don't need to be in there. Beds don't need to be in there. Like I said, I need to come over and just clean up a little bit. A lot of this stuff I'll probably end up giving up for free to somebody. Wow, I haven't had that implant in forever. Because that's my survivor quota now. And this was just a few months ago. So. Damn. Just goes to show how much can change in just a couple of months. Put all of this stuff in there. Do I have a Daddy Box pelt? I don't know. I don't usually keep my pelt, but I guess I do, so. There's that. Then I can come back over here and just put all of this junk in here that I got from this boss. That'll expire, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm really happy about that Mantis saddle now. I'll come back over here and get that at some point. Iguanodon saddle, I don't know what good armor on a Plesiosaur saddle should be, so, you know. But I think that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to throw this shit out to heal. Including these 2 shadows. I'll probably forget that the shadows are out, though. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see what the range is on this tech trough. Yeah, it still has plenty of meat in it. Okay, and I still have plenty of room to throw my tames out. Good. Let my stuff heal for a little bit. I might even hang out over here a little bit and, like I said, just do some cleaning up. I have so much stuff scattered all over the place and whatnot. I need to clean up. That has plenty of meat in it. I'm not worried about that. So maybe I'll do some cleaning up on stream. Let me put my stuff back the way I had it. And everything. I've been thinking about bringing a tech bed over here, honestly. Cause see, I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the Gamma Fenrir here head. Okay, the other two are alphas then. I think my friend Chris, I think she gave me the other alpha, because I think those are both alpha heads. I could be very wrong, but I think it's safe to assume that. It's like, see, I don't know why I have materials and stuff in here. I know what the paint's over here, and that's cool. Because I was painting at one point. Take those Giga saddles back with me. Yeah, that's the Fenrir flag. I wonder if I can transfer that. I'm gonna try to transfer that over to my Extinction server. I still have materials in here. Take these back with me. Fucking hell. Sometimes these buttons just hate me. Yeah, all my tribe mates have their own houses. That's my wife's house, has nothing in it. I don't think it does anyways. It very well could. Like at some point I want to pick these vaults up and move them further back. But I don't know if I'll ever do that. Do I have... I'm about to run out of element in my legs here in a second. But what I'm thinking about doing is going ahead and putting everything in my vault that's in my inventory. Unless there's nothing in this. Oh, there's materials and stuff in here. Let me go dump this stuff off real quick. Because I think I'm going to go ahead and reorganize that. I want to deposit. Thank you. I just have a little bit of stone. The rest of that stuff can stay in my inventory. So I think what I'm about to do is do that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and move these vaults to where I want them to go. Because I want them to go snug up against that wall there. I have gunpowder in here that doesn't need to be in here. What I actually need to do is this. Put all that in there. What I'm going to do, because I'm about to move some stuff over to my main house too, like that paint and stuff, it doesn't need to be in there. And then what I'm going to do is hop in the exomech. I'm going to suck up the one vault, place it back down, and then I can't have that in my inventory. Going to do, can't place vault obstructed. Just place the vault right there, so it's just like that. And then what I will do is this. I'll move everything over to this vault then, There's just like a lot of stuff in there that personally I don't need. Like I can take all of that coloring back to my main base and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hop back in the exomech, suck up that vault, pop out of the exomech, grab the vault, and put it right next to this one. Oh, okay, I see why they didn't do it that way. Oh, okay. Because it would have to come out like this. Which isn't horrible. That explains everything now. I mean, I could put it like that, but, oh boy. I didn't expect that to be a thing. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect that to be in my way. Which honestly is fine. Because I can just put it over here, I guess, for right now. Oh yeah, I'll do it like that. No. I'll just take it back to my main base. But anyways, I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm gonna move some stuff, and then I will yes, please. Please vote on that for me. Not vote on that, bid on that for me. Tribe mate. And then, yeah, I will see y'all in the next video, which will either be a Gen 2 video or another tour video.